My name is Barry Carroll. I'm the Chief Administrative Officer with the Municipality of the District of Guysborough. So we're pretty pleased to have everybody here today. It's a project that your municipality, our council and our staff and together with our partners that you'll hear speak today have been working on for more than a year, quietly behind the scenes. So we're pretty excited about today's event. I want to introduce Mr. Sorensen. He's the president, as I indicated, of Pieridae Energy, and I'll give a little introduction to give you a sense of his background. Mr. Alfred Sorensen has been Chief Executive Officer of Canadian Spirit Resources Inc. since May 10th, 2012. Mr. Sorensen served as the head of DEI Europe and Senior Vice President of Duke Energy International. Mr. Sorensen is the founder of Goldboro LNG and served as the President and Chief Executive Officer. He served as the Chief Executive Officer of Pieridae LNG Incorporated. He's also served as an executive in residence at the University of Alberta Business School. He has a wealth of experience in the energy sector. He served as the President of Canadian Trading Division of Duke Energy. He began his career at Duke Energy in 1987 as a marketing representative. Mr. Sorensen later served in a number of positions of increasing responsibility within the trading company and was responsible for expanding DETM's Canadian division into power trading from its gas trading platform. He served as the president of Duke Energy Europe Limited and was responsible for the development of its European strategy. He also established a full-scale trading unit. He was a partner of Continental Energy Marketing Limited. He has been an independent director of Sierra Geothermal Power Corp. since March of 2008. He is a member of the Business Advisory Council at the University of Alberta Business School, and he is recognized for his contribution to the arts, education, and charitable foundations in Alberta. Mr. Sorensen is a chartered accountant and holds a Bachelor of Commerce degree from the University of Alberta. And this morning, the local media is dubbing him as the Canadian natural gas guru. So that's a pretty good. So I call on Mr. Sorensen to come forward and say a few words and make a really exciting announcement.
Thank you very much. Very kind words. We're very pleased to be here today. Tom and I have been working on this project for just about a year, so hopefully we'll be able to make something happen. We're very excited that you've taken the time to come here. It's amazing to see the kind of interest that this has brought so far. Pieridae Energy is a Canadian energy infrastructure company that we formed about 18 months or so ago. As Barry mentioned, my career has always been in the energy industry for the last 25 or so years, and sort of specialize in starting new things, and hopefully, given Canada's resource base, we can start something new here. In North America, we have over a century of natural gas supply, and that is principally what we're looking here to focus on, is whether we can bring a new facility to this part of Canada to export natural gas to the rest of the world. I think one of the things that we have seen as we've been working on this project for the last 6 or 8 months is how interested the world has become in our resources. And one of the projects we worked on just prior to starting this project was the Pieridae LNG project on the other side of Canada. And I suppose that's where the guru part comes, that we've been maybe just a step ahead of everybody else the last little while. And I think when we started that project, the one thing we recognized very quickly was that most of the world didn't really know what Canada had. And as you've seen in the news recently, the amount of interest from large international companies in Western Canada, a lot of that didn't exist prior to us starting the Pieridae LNG project. And it's because of that abundance of natural resources that we're here today. When we looked at starting our project here in Goldboro, we actually have a longer term relationship than just a year. Almost 6 years ago, at a time when we were still with our Pieridae project, we looked at merging our two projects together to bring a scenario where we have a West Coast terminal and an East Coast terminal. So this is kind of the emphasis of where we started this whole thing, was the fact that we've always believed that Canada could open up to the whole world from both its coasts. One of the fundamental aspects of this whole project is the Maritimes Northeast Pipeline. It's what will connect us to the resource base, and it's one of the principal reasons why this site is a site that we think is the right place for Canada to start its Eastern LNG business. So today we're going to take our pleasure to announce our attempt to build an LNG export facility. It's different from the original project. It's the exact opposite from what was originally planned here. A much larger project, and that on Earth natural gas wants to be a vapor, and we're going to turn it into a liquid so that it can be exported overseas. And as a result of that, this is a much larger project from a scale perspective. If you were to look at the old project, it was probably about an $800 million facility. This will be closer to a $5 billion facility. And as such, it will have a significant impact, we think, on the through the construction period, which will last roughly about 3 years. And we're expecting it to be on stream in the end of 2018, assuming that all goes as originally planned. We are also, one of the big parts of this whole project will be the upstream, and it is a very important part of developing the project. Will be securing the gas supply that will come to Goldboro to be turned into a liquid. And today we're also very pleased to announce that we have a joint relationship with a smaller company as well, like ourselves, called Contact Exploration, a publicly traded Canadian exploration company based in Calgary, but they also have a significant presence here in Nova Scotia and in New Brunswick, and they are going to act as our supply partner in bringing this project together. As I said, we are expecting the project to begin in late 2018, when the first ship hopefully will sail from here to markets spread across the world. Our principal market area will be Northwestern Europe, principally the United Kingdom and Germany, and but we have potential customers as far away as India. So this is a very worldwide project, and it's going to have a worldwide market and hopefully bring the world to Canada as well. And I guess in conclusion, we hope that the next few weeks will begin the process of the environmental assessment, which will give everyone an opportunity to voice their concerns and hopefully their support of the project. We expect the environmental process to play out as it does anywhere else in Canada. We're not expecting anything short of doing what needs to be done, and certainly the new rules under which the project will be reviewed will be helpful, but we do expect that we'll have the time and the resources to ensure that everyone's concerns will be met and at least discussed in one form or another.
Thank you, Alfred. Next up, I want to introduce and welcome to the stage our esteemed leader.
Well, thank you very much, Barry. It's always a little embarrassing to have to listen to that, but I just want to say what a great pleasure it is for me and almost all our council to be here in Goldboro. We've spent quite a few times in this occasions in this particular room. I can't say that the crowd has been any more robust than it is today, and I want to thank you all so much for attending at this. Lots of people from the local community, from our greater area, the media, and our good partners in this project as we go forward. To Alfred and Tom, Pieridae Energy, I just want to say that you guys are really something else in the way that you've scoped this out, seized the opportunity, and moved quickly, and recognized, I think, the opportunity that this facility in Goldboro represents. With the infrastructure that's in place, Alfred has mentioned some of those things. The result of a lot of long-term planning that went on, and a lot of work by the community in particular and our own senior staff to create set the table to create the opportunity for this to happen. And whereas we might think that the deflated price of natural gas was the cause of us losing our friends Forgas, Maple LNG, and our good friend Kevin Dunn, that same gas price is now the driver for bringing this magnificent investment opportunity to our municipalities and to our communities. Through that whole period of time, I have to recognize the welcome that has been here from the communities, Isaacs Harbour, Goldboro, and surrounding communities, for the municipality's ambitions to try and create the opportunity for jobs here that will inspire people, and particularly our own young people and younger people who have had to move away to find good employment, to consider coming back here to staff these facilities and to work in these opportunities here. Because let's face it, I was thinking today, Alfred, as you were getting to drive over, and I mean, beautiful fall day, and driving over from Guysborough through Lairds River, up through Torbay, the views and the beautiful community that we have is pretty breathtaking, and I hope you were duly impressed. And that's what we have from a lifestyle perspective. We couldn't find a better place to live here, but we do need drivers for the economy, and we're very hopeful that this will be a real good one as we move forward. Many people have come before, and I mentioned Kevin Dunn, and done a lot of work, and this is what has enabled this project to get out of the gate really quick. Now, we believe in our municipality and at our council that you need to have partnerships, and the partnerships start in the neighborhood and they grow from there. And we've got some great partners in our municipal neighborhood, and we have two of the wardens today I must thank for coming out. But then again, you know, as a level of government, municipalities need other levels of government as partners. And we spend a lot of time working with our solid partners at the province, and the federal government's a little bit more farther removed, but we have great relationships there too. And I want to take a minute and just thank the province of Nova Scotia and Premier Dexter for showing support for the efforts of the municipality in this and in other activities that we've undertaken. And I really, really want to thank Stephen Lund and NSBI for being very quick off the mark, and Dan and John, who are with us here today, being very quick off the mark and helping us build a partnership that will make this a successful enterprise. So it's very comforting to our council, and it should be to the community, to have the overt presence of NSBI here with us today. On a federal level, I know that there's been work being done with Peter, and we're expecting some positive words from the federal government on this process also. And you know, a project like this is the same way. It needs partners, and Alfred has talked about the various partners that he's drumming up across the globe. And I guess when you're talking about figures that end in 9 zeros, you need partners. And this one does. So, folks, with that, again, I want to wish Alfred and his team the best of success. I want to thank all the people who are his partners at the provincial and federal level, and I want to really, really thank the community here for being interested, for finding out what's going on, and for showing up here today to show your interest in what's going on in your communities. Thank you very much.
We have our MLA, Jim Bujo.
Good morning, everyone. It's nice to be here on such a great day and to see such a great turnout. First of all, before I go, I get into the remarks to Mr. Sorensen. I want to extend congratulations to the municipality of the District of Guysborough. The leadership of the municipality and its staff have, certainly in my opinion, been one of the most aggressive councils toward trying to entice economic development to this region. And sometimes that goes unsaid, and sometimes it goes unrecognized. And certainly while I'm up here at this podium, I would like to recognize each and every one of the councillors, certainly the warden, the staff, Barry and Gordon and whoever else is here, and I'm sure there's a few more, because I've had the opportunity since 2009 to work with this municipality to try to advance a number, a number of projects which include Melford, which include Black Point, Clory, wind power, and so on. And I've found the municipality to be proactive, looking forward, looking at diversifying its economy, and trying to bring good jobs to rural Nova Scotia. So with that said, I would like to thank Mr. Sorensen and all you folks for coming out here today as we try to work together to take the next step in the development of this project. I certainly echo Mr. Sorensen's comments and Warden Hines' comments regarding the potential that awaits us here in rural Nova Scotia. We have well-educated young people, and we have more experienced people here in rural Nova Scotia. I'm not going to use the word older here, but we've got lots of experienced people here in rural Nova Scotia, including right here in Goldboro. I am sure, Mr. Sorensen, you will not be disappointed with the determination and the professionalism of the workforce here in this area. As you continue, I look forward to helping you and working with you and the municipality in our joint effort to create more jobs in rural Nova Scotia, because growing the economy and diversifying the economy in this province is absolutely essential, and that's something we must do if we expect rural Nova Scotia to survive. Once again, congratulations to all, and good luck to each and every one of us assembled here today. I look forward to doing whatever I can as your MLA to help bring more jobs to rural Nova Scotia, especially to this area in Guysborough County. And as the warden pointed out, this is an opportunity to look at an infrastructure that is in place. Times are changing, the conditions are changing, and it's nice to see everybody looking toward the opportunity that now exists. So thanks again. I look forward to doing the same thing, I think, in Halifax this afternoon, and I hope everyone has a great day and everyone leaves here rejuvenated and hopeful for the future. Thank you.
Mr. Stephen Lyon, who's with Nova Scotia Business Inc. It's part of my job. I get to travel a lot and I get to do a lot of work across the province and really across the world. And I think the team that we've been working with here over the last number of years is really first class. It's second to none, and we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the work being done by this team here, led by the warden, and Barry and Gordon McDonald and others. So these guys are focused. They know their stuff. They know what it takes. They want to make this a great community, and they want to attract more jobs. So my hat goes off to you guys. You guys are doing a fantastic job. Hey, Alfred and Tom, welcome. We're going to see a lot of you guys around here, and that's a good thing. This is a great opportunity. I think it comes down to economics and timing. And Alfred's got some experience in building a big operation out in the West Coast. This is the North American East Coast opportunity. So this is not just a Goldboro opportunity or a Nova Scotia opportunity. This is a Canadian opportunity. And it all has to come together, economics and timing. There has to be a demand, there has to be a supply, there has to be expertise. And I think we're fortunate now that we're seeing these come together and creating an opportunity to make this a world-class facility and a terrific opportunity to see a lot of Nova Scotians come back and a lot of people work here. And so I think we're all thrilled. And we're thrilled to be part of this team. And again, led by our leadership here. And now the hard work begins. Now we've got a lot of work to do, all of us. And
everybody here has a job to do to make sure that this is successful and that Alfred's welcome here and Tom and the rest of your team, and to be behind this as we make this really work. And I think one more point is I think we're also fortunate that right now that Canada is really perceived quite strongly internationally, and my team has been in over 40 countries last year, and I can tell you for sure that the reputation of Canada, I don't think, has ever been stronger. And I think so. This is a Canadian opportunity led by Goldborough. So we're really thrilled to be part of it, and we really think that that the future looks great. And again, we have a lot of work to do, but I do applaud the team here, and I do thank Alfred and Tom, and again, we're looking forward to it again. So thank you for the opportunity to be here, and we hope to see a lot more of everybody here over the next few years. So thanks.